In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. The earth was formless and empty, darkness covered the abyss, the Spirit of God moves over the waters. God says, "Let there be light," and so there was light. God sees light as good. God separated light from darkness. God calls the day light, and darkness he calls night. Evening and morning passed, and so was the first day. God said there should be a firmament between the waters, and there should be a gap between the waters. God made the firmament, and separated the water below the firmament from the water above it, and so it was. The firmament God called heaven. Evening and morning passed, and so was the second day. God said, "Let the waters under heaven be gathered together in one place." And the dry part appears. God calls the dry land earth, and the gathering of waters he calls the sea, and God saw that it was well. God said, "For the earth to produce green grass, herbs that bear seeds and fruit trees that bear fruit, according to their kind," and so it was. The earth brought forth vegetation, plants bearing seeds, each according to its kind, the tree bears fruit, and the seeds are in it, each according to its kind. And God saw that it was well. So the evening and the morning passed, and it was the third day. God said there should be lights in the sky to separate day and night. Let them act as signs, to mark seasons, days and years, as well as shining in the sky and illuminating the earth. That's how it was. God made the two great lights, the greater to govern the day and the lesser to govern the night. God also made the stars. God placed them in the firmament of the heavens to lighten the earth, and to govern the day and the night, separating the light from the darkness, and God saw that it was good. The afternoon and the morning passed, and so was the fourth day. And God created the great aquatic animals, and the other living beings that inhabit the waters, according to their kinds. God created birds after their kind. And God saw that it was well. Then God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the waters of the seas. And let the birds multiply on the earth." And so was the afternoon and morning of the fifth day. God said, "Let the earth bring forth living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, wild animals, and the rest of the living creatures of the earth, each according to its kind." And so it was. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and the rest of the earth according to their kinds. And saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." And God created man in his own image, in the image of God he created him, male and female he created them. And God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves on the earth." Said God, "Behold, I give to you every plant that springs up on all the earth and bears seed, and every tree that bears fruit with seed. They shall be food for you. And I give all vegetables as food to everything that has the breath of life in it, to all the great animals of the earth, to all the birds of the sky, and to all the creatures that move along the ground." And so it was. And God saw all that he had made, and it was all very good. Evening and morning passed, and so was the sixth day. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any Bible content. Don't forget to access the Genesis playlist with all the chapters. Until the next video.